And now to our next caller, John from the western suburbs. Can you hear me there, John?
Loud and clear, Alison. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Fantastic. Now, John, you're our 10th caller for this hour, which means as part of our We're Loving Your Voice promotion with McDonald's...
Are you serious, Alison? Why would you promote that slop to our children?
Excuse me, John, is there a problem?
Oh, look, Alison, everyone knows fast food is poison. As I always tell the kids, you can make that stuff at home, only cheaper.
Oh, is that so, John? But I think the cheap price is the main reason people choose takeaway like McDonald's over, a home-cooked option.
Nah, it's true, Alison. I've done the maths. In fact, after you offset the initial purchase price and installation costs for an industrial-scale deep fryer and add 500 pounds of military surplus beef substitute...
Beef substitute?
It's made on the cheap for export to war zones, so it's like 20% beef and 80% reclaimed meat product. Like those not dogs the vegans eat.
I can't say that I'm quite familiar with...
Anyway, Alison, my point is you can buy a 50-kilogram crate of military surplus for just $50, if you know where to look. And of course, once you take the initial installation costs for setting up your deep fryer, and add in any additional extras for buns, cheese, relish and what have you, I can churn out a whole tray of those Macca's burgers for 20 cents a pop. And the kids seem to love them.
That sounds awfully expensive.
No, love. You're not looking at the big picture. The deep fryer seems expensive. But if you think about it, it pays for itself in the long run. Why, I picked mine up for just under $5,000, imported from the Middle East, with only minor smoke damage. And at the rate I've been popping those burgers out, it's already paid for itself at least 3 times over.
But surely it's not healthier than a takeaway option.
No, much healthier, love. For one, you actually know what goes into the stuff you made at home. I know my burgers are made of about 20% beef and 80% other stuff and held together with fryer grease. Better yet, I buy the oil at my local supermarket. So I've got better control over exactly what goes in my deep fryer. If I wanted a healthier alternative, I can just spring for Earth's Gift organic oil instead of the Woolies brand. Can you do that at the Golden Arches?
No, but I don't think we have to go to all that effort either, which is kind of the point of...
Alison, love, I know it seems counterintuitive, but that's how these big corporations catch you. You think you can't be bothered cooking tonight, and you really want something now. So what's the harm in stopping by the drive-thru, right? Well, the thing is, Alison, that's what Ronald McDonald wants you to think. He's making bank on you being lazy. And you're so addicted to this stuff, you don't even know any better.
You're right, John. People are lazy. That's why the convenience of fast food is a big selling point. In fact, do you know how long it takes to get a McDonald's order from the counter back to your car?
It doesn't really matter, does it, Alison? When the spotty 15-year-olds have got working there are so obsessed with looking at their phones all of the time. I may as well continue on home and make dinner myself.
Okay, John, I think we're running out of time now. Next call.
No, Alison. I'm faster than those 15-year-olds at burger flipping. I'll tell you right now, as long as I've got sufficient notice to get the deep fryer up and running, since it takes about 8 hours or so to preheat, well, I can bang out 10 Big Macs in just under 5 minutes. And if you think...
It was great to hear from you, John. Now, if you'll just let me...
No, Alison, don't you cut me off. Don't you get it. You don't get it at all. It's all a big conspiracy run by Ronald McDonald's and those blasted teenagers. Just because me wife left me and took the kids because, apparently I can't even cook for myself, it doesn't mean my point's not valid.
I'm afraid it does, John, because this situation has an end call button that works faster than popping a patty into the microwave. And there. Now all that talking about fast food has made me a little peckish. Think we can cut to an ad break?